At 5, Ford Motor Company made a major announcement today. It is canceling plans to build a new plant in Mexico, opting instead to create 700 new jobs in Michigan. News 5's John Kosick is here with the story. And John, this is all happening in the closing days of the Obama administration, but Ford is giving some of the credit to the president-elect.
Yeah, President-elect Donald Trump has been critical of Ford and its plans to shift jobs to Mexico, both on Twitter and on the campaign trail. Today, they responded in kind. Now, might that same approach that brought jobs to Michigan help in Ohio? In announcing plans for a $700 million investment in Michigan instead of Mexico, Ford CEO Mark Fields tipped his cap to President-elect Donald Trump.
It's literally a vote of confidence around some of the pro-growth policies that he has been outlining, and that's why we're making this decision to invest here in the U.S. and in our plant here in Michigan.
On the campaign trail and Twitter, Trump was often critical of Ford, as he was on this day critical of General Motors on behalf of Ohio workers in Lordstown that make the Chevy Cruze. Mr. Trump tweeting, GM is sending Mexican-made model of Chevy Cruze to U.S. car dealers tax-free across border. Make in USA or pay big border tax.
Well, that's how he likes to communicate.
Ohio Senator Rob Portman said you don't convince a company like GM or Ford to stay in 140 characters or less. You do it with broad changes to regulations, tax policy, and health care that make it cost-effective to stay.
That's the solution here, is let's put together new policies that actually make it better to create a job in America rather than somewhere else.
The hope of that is what Ford says convinced them to stay.
We look at all factors, including what we view as a more positive U.S. manufacturing business environment under President-elect Trump.
Did he say he's going to stop with the tweets and the attacks against Ford?
Well, I don't think we got into that level.
Well, GM says they only import hatchback versions of the Cruze from Mexico, which last year totaled about 4,500 vehicles, which the union says is equal to less than 1 day of output at the Lordstown plant. Lee?
Okay, John.